Okay. It tells you to, okay. Good evening. Good evening. This is your host, Frances Hammond of The Unexpected Detour. Today, we didn't take any detours. Me and my curiosity came across my niece who has crystals, and I became curious. Actually, I bought these from her last year. And as I was looking, I found this crystal right here. She actually explained this crystal, but now I don't remember. But I know this morning I rubbed my hands together and I had a good day. So without further ado, I will introduce my niece. Her name is Summer Thomas. The name of her company, Divinity Moon. This is the actual bag everything came in. Isn't it nice? So Summer is going to tell you exactly what it is she does, and she's going to explain to you crystals. So before anything else, we are Christians, so don't get things twisted, okay? Crystals are very soothing, and I had acupuncture. This was what was used. So Summer, the stage is all yours.
Well, hello. Thank you so much for having me, Auntie. And I would like to address the Christian thing in just a minute. You told me to introduce myself. This is my first podcast, so deal with me a little bit here. I am a certified advanced crystal therapist, and I use crystal healing as well as crystal resonance therapy. And we'll go into that. But for any, I like to get this out in the open at the very beginning for Christians and people of faith. Crystals are mentioned several times throughout the Bible, as well as chakras, is what I deal with when I place my crystals on people to help them heal and, all of that good stuff. But it's mentioned several times throughout the Bible, the pearly gates, for example. The Levites had their breastplates with the 12 crystals on them. So crystals have always been around, and it is something that God designed for us to use as tools in our healing practices, not as idols, not to be worshipped, but as tools. Just like when you go to the doctor, he has a stethoscope. That is his tool to help diagnose you and treat you. So that is the perception that I have about crystals, and that is the avenue that I work with crystals. I believe that I was blessed with a gift to heal, and these are my tools to do that with.
Actually, she's a nurse too, so she
I
has
am a nurse.
So she's got it all around, the whole gift.
Yes, I am a registered nurse, and that is kind of how I deal with my crystals, and you'll kind of see that I love to explain them. I love to explain how they interact with our body. So you're going to get that medical perspective from it. But I am just a nurse. I'm not a doctor. And this is all supplemental and complementary alternatives to healing. Okay. So see your doctors.
Yes.
See your doctors.
Let's see what you got there, Summer. Because your
All
show,
right.
your live was awesome. And I actually looked up the amethyst and I
Yes.
saw it in the Bible.
Yes, yes.
And I came across a nurse and she started talking about amethyst. And I was like,
Yes.
wow.
Yes, this is amethyst. It's a very deep purple color. Sometimes it's raspberry and sometimes it's pink and sometimes it's clear, but that is amethyst. I have some amethyst on here. Amethyst is a wonderful stone because it's very soothing, like you said, right? And it's a very spiritual stone. You think about the being clothed in a royal purple gown, right? A cloak. It's the same thing with amethyst, is that whole spiritual connection. So, and it's actually really great for healing as well. It works here with your third eye, which is all mental. Yes.
Yeah, and it's royalty. That
And it's
purple.
royalty, yeah. Royal purple is royalty. Yeah. Yes. So I guess what I wanted to do was just kind of explain a little bit about crystals because people are not really sure how they heal. And I just wanted to point out, like I said, I'm coming from a medical perspective. Our bodies are carbon-based, okay, like the element carbon. And carbon is a crystal, if you didn't know that. So if we are carbon-based beings, our bodies work off of carbon. That makes us crystal beings, okay? We have about 140 different elements in our bodies, like nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. Those are all crystalline structures that we produce in our bodies. Okay, our bones are solidified crystals in our bodies. Our blood is liquid crystals in our bodies. So what happens with crystals is that they supplement and they help replace certain elements, trace elements, and pure minerals in our bodies. Okay, so crystals, what they do is they are energy. Okay, our bodies work off of energy. We are energetic beings. Just to have this conversation, my body is producing ATP, which is energy within the body. So I can even move my mouth to talk, right? So crystals are structured, sacred geometry is what they're structured by, which is the divine shapes. Okay, that is the universal language, these divine shapes. You'll see them if you slice an apple in half and the 5 seeds in the middle form a star. That is sacred geometry. That's not something that we created, right?
She's
That's
so
divine.
smart. Look at her. I'm not bragging because she's my niece, but she is smart.
But that's how crystals work. They are stabilized structures. Their internal lattice is just, if it's a square, it is a square, right? So if we have a problem, say with our heart, right, and we get a rose quartz crystal here, which is associated with the heart, that means that this is a stabilized medicine, so to speak, that'll resonate with your heart and fix the imbalance. So if you're going like this, the rose quartz is steady, stable energy that gets your heart right back where it needs to be.
I need
That stable energy. So, like I said, these are complementary, not medical.
Right, it's not medical. It's like what do we call extra stuff.
It is definitely extra stuff, right?
It's like when I went for breast cancer and they offer extra things to go with it. But it's not the medicine that's going to help you, but they do recommend you get some other form of treatment like yoga, all those things. So they're good.
Exactly. So these crystals help wake up your cells, right? And your cells say, oh, it's time for treatment. Let me be prepared to accept this treatment. Because if your cells are not in that right state of mind, so to speak, you can sit there and get chemo all day, but your body will reject it, right?
Right.
So if your body is in sync and prepared to take in that therapy, then you'll have better results.
I guess I didn't have those crystals, but I had good results.
Well, because God is above everything, right?
Yes.
That's how we're gonna roll with that.
Yes, he sure was. Yeah.
And that is something else that's very key, is prayer and intentions, right? So our thoughts and our emotions are also energy. So when you're using crystals, I could just have a pink rock, right? Or I can say, I acknowledge that this pink rock is a rose quartz and it works in conjunction with my heart. And my intentions are to use this to help me stabilize my love life. Right? So it's all about energy, thoughts, prayers, your intentions. So that's a key item in any of these workings with these crystals.
I'm telling you, you gotta do another show. You gotta come on here and do the show so we could put it out there.
We're breaking the ice tonight. I'm getting comfortable with it, so absolutely can come on and do some more and get
what was this one?
So
remember?
Selenite.
Yes. That you
Selenite.
The one that I said that looked like Superman's castle, right?
Exactly.
That was it, right? I call it kryptonite.
Yes, and it's actually it's the opposite of kryptonite if you think about it, because kryptonite was Superman's poison, right? That's what weakened.
This is power, right?
This is power. This is power. This is almost angelic like, because it's white light.
Yeah, and you could see through it.
Yeah, and the light just radiates right through it.
Yeah, this morning I was sitting there, I was like, oh, look, Summer was right. I could see through it. Right.
I wouldn't lie to you. Come on now.
Yeah.
But it's softer than your nail, right? That's how soft it is. and you can't get it wet because it'll erode the stone. But
Right.
it's almost like holding a baby, soft like a baby's skin. Actually, it's talc. So talcum powder that we use on
Oh,
skin,
okay.
this is also in talcum powder.
That's why
It's
it's
not talc,
soft.
but it's in there. It's very, very soft and
Right.
soothing. And that's the
Yes.
purpose of it.
Yeah. See where I kept it in here.
Keep it safe, keep it nice and
Yeah.
safe. This is a great crystal. It'll clean all of your other crystals without needing to be cleaned itself. It's just pure, pure,
Oh,
pure
okay.
crystal.
Yeah, I
So
like that one.
yes, that's one of my favorites. Everybody, if you don't do anything else, get yourself some
And
selenite
then
because
I got this
it's,
bracelet from you too. That's it.
yes, which one is it? Let me see.
Well,
Oh, yes, yes, that's a chakra bracelet. You took
oh,
great care of it. I'm so proud of you.
oh, that's that's why it had all the different stone. Okay.
Yes,
All the
yes,
crystals are on here.
yes. So you know
Oh,
chakras are our energy centers.
yes. Oh, okay.
We have
Yeah,
seven
I
of
took
them.
very good care of it. The little thing fell off, but I kept my bracelet. And this one I found when I was cleaning up that somebody brought back. Remember the
Mhm.
black one? Is that
Let me.
stone? Look, is this it?
Oh, yes, yes. That's hematite. Yes,
Yes.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's the
You
one I told you comes from like if you go to an Antigua and they
mm-hmm.
have it right there and they're selling it like cheap.
Yes. Yes, that is an X. I don't have any up here with me, but that is a wonderful stone for anyone who has any kind of blood disorders.
Oh,
Yes, yes. During the live, we talked about it. So it's called the warrior stone because warriors took it with them. They believed that it would give them confidence and strength to get through the battle.
it probably did
And
too.
it probably
Yeah.
did. And if you were to break the surface of the stone, inside it has a red internal structure, which is
Okay.
reminiscent of blood. So that is actually like copper. It's high in copper. And so copper is associated with the body. It's high in iron. Blood is iron. So it just assists with regulating blood disorders.
I'm telling you, after your live, I really took an interest, and I'm glad I dealt with you because
Yes.
you know how you go to the mall and you see people, they sell crystals. And I
Mm-hmm.
would ask them, what are these crystals for? But they
Right.
couldn't tell me.
Right. Right.
They're just in a kiosk or store selling crystals, but they don't even know what they're for.
That's true. And they're beautiful, right? Some of these crystals, I don't have a whole bunch of examples up here,
I know
but they're
because
absolutely
that one is
beautiful.
that's a different one. That's different,
Yes.
right? That
Yes.
one is
This is
nice.
a clear quartz.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
I think that's what they put in the watches, right? The quartz.
Absolutely. You got it. You
I,
get
w- I,
points for
w-
that. Ding, ding, ding.
I was doing a little homework today.
Yes.
I said,
Clear
let me see if I can see how smart I am.
quartz.
Yeah, and that is
Go
what's
for
in
it.
there. Yeah, that's in the
Yeah,
watches.
that's
Okay.
it is. Do you know that crystals are in over 2 billion technology products,
Yes, that's what
watches,
I looked
cars?
at. The lady was,
Yes.
she said she's a doctor, or she might
Mm-hmm.
study study what you do. And she said that
Mm-hmm.
quartz is in a lot of the medical equipment and
Yeah.
everything. I was
Yes.
like,
Everything.
wow. I said,
Because, like I said, it generates energy. It's a battery. This
oh,
particular quartz is a battery,
I'm gonna have
so
to
it
get that one,
amplifies. Mm-hmm.
put it in
What
my
happens
car.
is you apply pressure to it, and it generates electricity,
Really?
and that's what runs our LED screens, our watches, our
Oh,
smartphones, everything.
wow. That,
Mm-hmm.
oh, wow.
Yes, yes. And, these are minerals. So they're literally in our medicines. I don't have an example up here, but there's one called kyanite, blue kyanite. So people who have mood disorders, sometimes they take lithium. And that is how you get lithium, from blue kyanite.
Oh, okay.
So say you don't want to take those mood stabilizers because they're just too much on your body, follow your doctor's advice. But if you were to wear kyanite on your skin, it is a subtle absorption. And so your body can regulate it easier because remember, it's not a quick balance. These are stones. So
Right,
it's a
right.
slow ease into
Would like
absorbing
that.
into your
That's
body.
nice, that one. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I gotta
Yes.
try. I'll be back for more.
Of course.
Because
I used to wear blue kyanite all the time.
I have stuff in my cart. My angel, what was it? The blue angel?
Your angel light. Yes, your
Yeah.
angel light is on the
You
way. I
have
don't
one
have my,
on. Don't you have
I
one?
have on my green one
Okay.
and green angel light. So think of the heart, right?
Yeah.
Green is the heart, as well as pink. And so it's just a heartfelt connection to my angels, my
Right.
spiritual army.
Right.
You know, it's just there to remind me and to keep me calm in certain situations. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Those are nice. I like that. I can't
yeah,
wait.
I know.
Yes.
Wait till you feel it. Wait till you actually wear it. And then you realize, I didn't just overreact today. I didn't,
Yeah.
what they said didn't even phase me at all. Like I didn't
But
even
I
register
put
it.
this on and I really had a good day.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. It was a pleasant day. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
wow, for a change, I was calm, cool, and collected.
Mhm,
Nobody got on my
mhm.
nerves.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
if
I know.
anybody wants to reach you, could you give us your website? I'll put it in there when
Yes,
we're
yes,
done.
yes.
Yeah,
It's www.divinitymoon.com. That's DIVINITY
yeah,
moon. Yeah.
thisname.com, divinitymoon.com. And just imagine, this is the bag it comes in. Isn't it pretty?
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
beautiful. I put it
Oh,
in a
thank
safe place.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Where's your
Thank
ring? You
you.
got your ring on? So they can
I
see.
don't have my
Oh,
ring on. It's been a super busy day, but
oh. I'm telling you guys, you have got to support my niece, not because she's my niece only. She is definitely a guru for the crystals. So if you want information, she can give it to you. You go on her live, you will learn so much.
yes, yes,
They're long, but she's very, very thorough of what
yes.
she's telling you. I
Yes,
enjoyed it.
thank you. I'm actually going to start up a YouTube channel and try to focus in on particular needs that may arise. Like a lot of people have stress and anxiety or fatigue. Or for instance, I broke my foot. So, crystals that'll help with bone repair and
Right.
regeneration and speed up the healing process.
Is that one of
So
them?
it is. This is a red coral. I don't know if you can see it. It's on a
Yeah.
string because
Oh,
I've had it tied around my leg.
oh, because I saw you playing with it. That's what that.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. So it'll help regenerate. So it'll speed up the bone regeneration at least twice as
Okay.
fast.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So that's what I'm
So
I'm
you on
working
the
on.
road to repair.
I am. I gotta get there.
You got to get out of there, right? You got to get things done.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Well, I
Absolutely.
do appreciate you coming on. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
It's okay. Thank you for having me. I really
Yeah.
do appreciate it.
So we will
Um,
come back with part two.
we
So
will.
we can go in depth. And that's
Yeah,
where my technical difficulties will be worked out. And
sounds
I
good.
and I'll use the right microphone and speaker, not the work one.
Very good. Just come on with your questions if you have any questions, anything,
Well, when I
anything.
finish, I will make sure I ask people if they have any questions to please
Mhm,
contact you. But
mhm.
I'm gonna tell you, first thing you need to start with is this one right here. This one. And it really hits. See, she got hers there. It
Yeah,
looks
sure do.
it looks like a
Someone
light
might.
that shines through. It's so pretty.
Mhm.
Like a
And I
blue
give these
glow.
away for free with orders because everyone, it's
That's
just,
that's how I got it.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
my free gift.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I said,
everyone should have some peace in their life, right?
after you started talking about it, I said, you know what? Let me go get my niece's stuff out of there. And I said, look, I didn't realize this was the chakra bracelet,